Okay folks, welcome back to another Azrael and the Destroyer video. This time we're going to be looking at the game called Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. This is a brand new isometric RPG style game, a lot like Diablo or Path of Exile, even Torchlight. Just came out today, February 13th. I'm obviously making this video on February 14th, early in the morning, my only real game time. It is from an indie studio based in Europe, with a total of 13 people. 13 people made this over the last 3 to 4 years. It was originally used as a Kickstarter in 2015 under the title Umbra. I picked it up in 2017 as a founding member for $10, and it's grandfathered all the way to the full version, which has been getting really rave reviews, actually, from a lot of the big game streamers who play a lot of isometric games. Isometric just basically means that it's an overhead, angled view where it always focuses on your character in the middle of the screen. Bloodshed, Riker, Wolcen, rave reviews. Very, very few complaints. They love the customization, the optimization, and just the overall depth of the game is amazing to them. The boss fights, I played this in the beta, and when you get to the end of the first chapter, Chapter 1, the boss fight has 4 stages, and it's very, very difficult. It makes anything in Diablo 3, for example, look like a joke, honestly. And I could not bring myself to play Path of Exile. I really tried, because I was looking for something, and it just didn't do it for me. Another really good isometric one that I really enjoyed and was having a lot of fun with was Marvel Heroes Omega. That was an amazing game. It was Marvel Heroes 2017, Marvel Heroes 2018, then it went to Marvel Heroes Omega, released on the PS4. It's from a game company called Gazillion. Unfortunately, when Disney bought Marvel, they redid all their licensing, and they wouldn't renew the license with Gazillion for the game, so it ended up shutting down. Really sad. I had an amazing Venom and a Thor character on that. I miss them greatly. Anyways, this is a completely different game. Wolcen, we're going to be playing in online mode only. So, let's go into character creation. I've already gone through this a little bit. I did find a really interesting bug. I'll show you it right now. So, we're going to start as a guy for this bug to work. Just choose random. Go down into the eyes. Doesn't really matter if you choose anything. Choose hair. The big thing is the beard. So, this rather angry looking fellow, let's give him mutton chops. So we'll go next into the weapon selection, then we can go next into name, but then if we go all the way back, he keeps his facial hair, and so does the female when you click on her. So now we have a girl with mutton chops. Is that not disturbing? You can do this with almost anything. I don't know if it'll carry over into the actual game, because I'm not a girl. Now, I don't mean that I'm not female, because this is 2020, and, well, there's a lot of weird people out there. And it appears that being a normal person is now the new weird. So, a girl in... When a guy refers to himself as a girl in a video game, it just means that it's an acronym. So GIRL, guy in real life. A lot of my friends will play female characters. They feel that a smaller frame makes them less of a target, and honestly, in PvP it doesn't matter. Everybody's a target. So we're going to go back, start over, start as a guy. They have some weird facial features. There's no sliders or anything like a lot of the Korean RPGs and MMOs, they'll have just crazy character customization. So this face for warrior type, which I always go melee based, and I'll branch off of there from there for anything like that. So that kind of works. Now, I went through the eyes. You can do one eye left, one eye right, completely different. So here we've got bright white and then a black, and it looks weird as hell. But what I thought was interesting was there's kind of a yellow. So you could do yellow. Then the male hairstyles are nothing too crazy. See a lot of this style in British-based video games. I don't know why. Like Hellgate London, that was a really big hairstyle. And we've got this long hair with kind of a top knot going on, and then just the shaved side with the top knot. I'm probably going to go this one, and you'll probably figure out why. So we've got selectors for hair color. We could be the Joker if we want. There. Joker haircut. Throw in a quick mustache, and we can match the... There. That looks weird. Anyways, back to there. I'm going to be going with this one, and I was thinking the white. You'll see why coming up. Go over into the facial hair. And we have a lot of options. Still the green mustache, so we'll just change that to the white. So you got the big Santa Claus beard going on, makes him look like a Zeus, like a spellcaster type. You've got the wiggered beard, the, what is that? Oh, I can't think of them. Mennonites, sort of thing. The Amish, that's it, the Amish. We've got the Wild West sheriff with the mutton chops and the mustache, and that's not too bad right there. That looks pretty good, with the goatee beard. We got the plain mutton chops. That looks absolutely terrible. And just the plain mustache. But I like that one. Now, think the Witcher series. Think Geralt of Rivia. Now, if you watch the show and you've never played the game, all you'll be thinking is Henry Cavill, clean-shaven, but the white hair matches. In the actual game, he has a beard. So, there we go. Now, I was kind of thinking going back to the eyes, and doing the white to match just makes him look far more intense. But if you're going to do a full Geralt of Rivia build, you could either go with the yellows, really hard to tell, or you could go with the blacks for when he's in his monster fighting form. So I was thinking the white iris with the black center, just because it's pretty intense looking. So, sorry, still fighting this cough. Always melee. That's all that I really play. I enjoy it. Always have. World of Warcraft, everything, just melee. Next, and we choose our name. Hopefully it's not taken. That would really suck. Oh, what the hell have I done? There. Great, please have it. Okay, looks like my name is there. Okay, story, Act 1. Children of Heimlock. Private game, online mode, play. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Okay, looks good. Looks good. So here we go. Story. Welcome to Wolcen. Lords of Mayhem. Here are some useful links. obviously links to help you get through the game. Now, Heimlich is the big guy in the back. You were an orphan, and you were picked up by him and trained to be his elite children's soldiers, along with your two friends, Adrig and Valyria, I think. And no, we're not going to skip the cutscenes, because the beta didn't have half of these, and I want to see them.
If you cannot defeat me, how do you plan to defeat the supernatural forces that feed and prey on mankind? Okay.
Do you not feel pain?
I feel it all right. Just as I feel yours. Pain is a merciful teacher. I had hoped that you three more than anyone would have learned to embrace it by now. Things carry the burden of pain with them, always. Finding a new family only alleviates it. Look at you now. That pain has made you strong. Proud soldiers of the Republic, purifiers hunting witchcraft wherever it hides. The children of Hemlock. My children.
With all due respect, what are we doing here? The Brotherhood of Dawn attacked one of our keeps 2 weeks ago, and we still haven't moved against them. Our way commands that we retaliate.
Sister, our way. Our way commands that we follow the Senate's orders.
What if they ask us to stand down?
They won't. Arrangements have been made.
Arrangements?
Grand Inquisitor,
At ease.
the Senate voted for your retaliation campaign. They're sending the Purifiers to march on the Brotherhood of Dawn.
Good. Operation Dawnbane now begins. Prepare my legion. I'll lead it myself.
So, a little backstory there. Those are some graphics, folks. Very nice. Don't ask me how they don't see those guys up on the cliff.
Shields up!
Shields up! Shields up!
Permission to deal with the flayers.
The clock ticks, Malis. We need to get through to engage the Brotherhood of Dawn before daybreak.
We won't make it in time if we're pinned down.
Take my children. Silence the archers. The rest will march on.
Grand Inquisitor, purity and sacrifice. Siege ladder, now! On me!
And here we go.
Told you Hemlock would send us.
Yeah, I'm not betting with you again. Focus!
I want those ledges clean! One each, let's go!
Time to shine.
Forward!
Purity in sacrifice.
So, some controls here. Right click, left click. Or we could just one-shot them. Interesting how when you crit, they explode. Space is a dodge roll.
Good riddance.
Oh, oh, here we go.
I gotcha.
So right click is something called release a current of electricity through your sword and cut through the enemies. You can hold 2 charges.
Lose a lot of men if the cliff
Interesting.
collapses.
Right now, I'm more worried about these bloody souls being kicked out of the earth.
Right, let's keep it together. We move as one and do what we do best. Wait, you smell that?
Sulfur.
A demon. We can't handle it. We need to get back to the purifiers now.
Mm-hmm.
The air's freezing.
Soul magic.
What the hell happened here?
He's one of us.
A scout.
Hey, soldier, you alright? Where's the rest of your squad? Soldier?
Who's alone? He's in shock. Leave him be. Who's alone?
Shut up!
We don't have time for this. Let's move. I'm not alone!
Well, that was cool.
Val! Darling, you're gonna owe me big time.
I praise your resilience, mortal. You will make a fine host.
Val, it's now or never.
Now come to me. Come to me and be reborn in service of the Sleeper.
Purifiers only serve mankind, dear.
Oh, great.
I do not request. I command.
Purity and sacrifice!
So,
I can't. He's too strong. Val, I need you now!
Be at peace. For soon you shall be no more.
well, that was interesting.
You are no human, but you will bow all the same. Burn!
What the hell's happening to you?
So, this big thing was called an apocalyptic form. It's supposed to deal holy damage.
Human after all. Disappointing.
Ah! You owe me an explanation. Let's go, let's go!
Nice start. Now, apparently some of these guys who've been playing full only gotten 10, 20 hours into it. And they're still nowhere near the completion level, which is supposed to be like 150 to 200 hours worth of gameplay. So it definitely has replayability.
yet.
So, there's our Gerald de Rivia. Literally, in that armor.
What happened?
Oh, what the?
Different. How is it that I can use
Q
witchcraft
for
now?
health potion, okay.
None of this makes sense.
Oh, what's all this? Okay, it's just talking about skill points and stuff like that. Oh.
Zvria! They must have pulled me out of the water. But what of Val? Did she drown? Valeria! Val!
So the big hammer move is our right click. So our left click, just the regular attack, uses up the purple bar.
If anyone from the Republic
And then
I better hope not.
your yellow bar allows for the use of that big hammer skill called Anvil's Woe. Summon a claw slam and bring it down on your foes, dealing area damage. I'd say it's area damage. So we've picked up a bow. Okay, C brings up our stat points. We can go through everything here. Not going to go through it, don't have that type of time. Okay, P brings up the Wheel of Fates. This is basically our stat tree for our passive abilities, things that increase our damage, stuff like that. So, yeah. Start in the middle, work your way out. Then you can choose rings, and you can turn them so that they all interlock. This is that 90 million different combination systems that you could do. And the outside ones are supposed to be actual classes, so it's like the Arms Maester. Zoom out farther, red ones. Child of Fury. That was the one that I was interested in. So, Flurrying Flames. Each time you hit an enemy, you receive a Unleashed Fury point. Each Unleashed Fury point increases your attack speed, your life leech, and reduces your all resistance score. Your attacks generate Unleashed Fury points in a maximum of 50 points. Reset after 3 seconds out of combat. 3% attack speed per point, 0.2% life leech, and negative 1% resistance score per Unleashed Fury. Looks interesting. Can't wait to get farther into it. Gonna be fun. It was a lot of fun in the beta, so. And you could only get to level 20 then. Apparently the level cap now is 90. Oh, got some gold that time.
You look awfully real for a nightmare. What was that? He's possessed by a demon? Yes. Let's hope you're wrong. Otherwise...
Talking to yourself again.
Speak of the devil. Darling, I need a moment. Talk to you later.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy now! Snap out of it. It's me, damn it.
Push it!
Did you knock your head? Who do you expect me to be exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Some bloody demon.
What? No, look. I've no idea what's going on. I was having my ass kicked when something awakened from within to save me. I need help, all right. But I'm not some demon, goddammit. Come on, Val.
Oh, really? Prove it.
You're a tool.
That does not seem like something a demon would say. All right. Point taken. So, what now?
Frankly, I don't know. We should regroup with Operation Dawnbane, shouldn't we?
In your state? Flinging magic and turning into a monstrosity. No. They'll burn you alive.
Hemlock wouldn't.
Perhaps. But Malis sure as hell will, and with a smile on her face. Look, let's get out of here first, then we'll figure something out.
Great backdrops. Unfortunately, your left mouse is also your move and your attack, so every time you want to stand there and beat the crap out of guys without moving a lot, you need to press and hold shift. But that seems to be a staple with a lot of these isometric ones. Red orbs, same as Diablo, they heal you.
A winged spear. They do come in every shape, don't they?
Mutations.
No matter, they die all the same.
Damn right.
Wow, I died. That sucks. Oh, there goes that achievement for not dying through the entire campaign. Perhaps if they designed their combat system a little bit better.
This place reeks of death.
These people are getting torn apart. I don't get it. Svea aren't normally this bold, not without good reason.
That soul demon first, now this. There's something wrong around here. Something very wrong.
We shouldn't be too far from the city-state of Stormfall. That should at least be a safe place.
We must pull back! We're too exposed!
If we do, civilians will get slaughtered.
Better them than us.
Oh, those are some nice guards.
Let us in!
We beg you!
Mercy! Murderers! Back away! Back away! I know that face. You've got a plan. All right, let's hear it.
You need answers, and I don't think Malis will get you anything more than a rope around your neck. So, here's my plan. You wait for me in Stormfall. Easy enough, yes? Meanwhile, I meet up with our forces and I try to talk to Edric about the situation. To see how we can convince our people that you're not a bloody demon.
Agreed. I would rather appreciate not being executed. Where do we meet?
On the way here, I heard talk of an inn in Stormfall, the Laughing Seagull. I'll meet you there. Keep a low profile till then.
Why don't you let people in? For the 100th time, this city is already filled to capacity with refugees. We are not letting anyone in.
Look, I really need to have access. Let me through.
That's not how things work, friend. Only conscripts are allowed through. Order of the merchant Prince Damascus himself.
So you want fighters? I will fight. Now stand aside.
You are serious, Doctor. Well, all right then. Go through to the farmlands on the other side of the city. Anyone else want to fight for Stormfall? No. That's what I thought.
So I think I leveled there. Okay, so you get 10 stat points. Ferocity increases attack, critical chance score, and spell critical chance score. Basically increases your chance to gain a critical hit and the damage with critical hits. Toughness is pretty self-explanatory. Increases health points. And Force Shield if you have it. Force Shield is like a magic shield which comes on some of the sorcerer gear. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time. Agility, attack speed, score, and spellcasting. Now, this is very useful if you're going to do a ranged or a flurry type build, either dual wielding daggers or swords, or one dagger and a pistol, or a sword and a pistol, or dual wielding swords or axes if you're going to go warrior type. Even two-handed, because of their slower attack speed. Attack speed does help. Now, wisdom increases the chance to apply status effects. Damage over time, burns, poisons, curses, stuff like that. So, this can all be reset. 4 gold, obviously, down here. And it doesn't matter where you put your points. It will all increase your damage. So, one of them will be changed into primary, whichever one you have the most points in. And secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. So we have 10 every time you level. There's a total of 900 points you can get at level 90. So how I was working it in the beta was, I think I was doing 5 in ferocity. Start off at 2. 7. Then we were doing... No, we were doing 4. Okay, so 4 points. Then we're doing 3. Then we're doing 2. Then we're doing 1. Because this will affect bleeds as well, and one of the specs that we're going into will do bleeds. So we'll just be running that the entire time. 4 in ferocity, then 3 in agility, 2 in toughness, and 1 in wisdom. We confirm that. Then we have the Wheel of Fates, our first choice. Red are basically the warrior ones. Right hand side will be more towards tanky types, because we get down here to the major choice. And when under 30% max health, gain a burst of health regeneration, like a last stand. A lot of the point choices that we'll have over here will increase our health, like plus 25 toughness, but what we're going for is ferocity. We want that crit damage, we want that attack speed, so we'll probably be going up into the green as well. And right over here, 25 agility. So we'll just start here with the soldier. Kind of sucks because we used to get 4 points per level, so we could go boom, boom, but the other thing was a lot of the stat points that we could apply here, they'd be like 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3, and then we could move on, so they've at least consolidated it down into single point ones. Anyways, I'll take a look at these later. We're here for the gameplay after all. So we've confirmed we've picked up 12% melee weapon damage and 12% critical hit damage. Exit out of that. We'll take a quick look under the show details and survivability, resistance, status, combat. So our attack speed has gone up from the agility. By, I think we started at 5, and it's gone up to 0.7. Critical chance with weapon, we saw what happened there, and we picked up critical hit damage. So we picked up regular weapon damage, and we picked up critical hit damage. So we'll get there. Like, some of the stat modifiers and things like that you're going to get are really crazy, and there's all the unique gear and stuff that you can get to that is really set defining. Like, there's a two-handed sword, which I had in the beta and is in live here, which allows you to use all lightning skills. So if any, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'll go through this. It wouldn't matter if, because certain spells are tied to certain weapons. Like if you're using dual-wielding melee weapons, you can't use spellcasting abilities that require a staff or a catalyst, which is like an offhand for mages. But if you have this two-handed weapon, which is unique and allows the use of all lightning skills, so if any skill, doesn't matter what type of weapon you're wearing, if it has a lightning ability, you can use it. So, really looking forward to that. Having a two-handed destroyer build that can suddenly drop lightning all over the place.
I'll have to fight for Stormfall if I'm to stay within the city walls.
So, this is the main city hub. Okay, so it allows us to pick up another weapon. And we're going melee, so we're getting the sword. What was the hotkey for? Character sheet, no. Menu, no. Inventory, yep, there we go. So it should be I. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is obviously, if you get a shoulder item, it does cover both shoulders. You have to get 2 shoulder items, 2 gloves, 2 rings, necklace, belt, pants, boots, weapons. So we're going to move that to there and that to there. And now we have, I think that's cold enchant. Yep. 2 to 4 frost damage on attacks with this weapon. 14% material status ailment chance score. I can't remember exactly what the material stat is. So, stun, bleed, burn, shock, weakness. Ah, here we go. Material. Material resistant types affects physical, toxic, and rend. So that would be just regular attacks, anything that causes a bleed effect, or anything that poisons. So that increases the chance by 14% of any of these abilities dealing bonus damage or applying a dot effect if we have such an item. So, okay. Cool. And the graphics are pretty nice. Not too bad. Anyways, let's go to the next part of the quest. So, Eneracs are basically your magic skills. And we have Wings of Ishmar. You lead it up into the air and use a magic spear to slow him down. I want to scratch. This one says only usable with staves and catalysts, so it's magic only. And this is evasion, only usable with daggers, bows, and pistols, so that's our only choice. We're going with it. That should have gone into our inventory, at which point we can right-click to learn it. We've picked up a new skill, and that's what it looks like. Timer runs. So, it's basically a leap attack, deals damage. Summon a giant spear and leap onto the enemies, damaging them. You can use it as a escape, you can use it as an engage. I always used to use it as an engage. Don't ask me why the combat sound is
Not right now.
disabled. Should be making some noise. Okay, well, let's just go on to the next step. Wait a second.
Greetings, my friend.
We're going to sell that bow. So, says we can get, that's a two-handed axe. First of all, we have 48 gold, which means that we can buy nothing. That only sells for tool, so we can't really buy anything good. Here's a rare pair of gloves for a ninja rogue type. Nothing there. Anyways, here we go. Yeah, it's really annoying that the ability sound is not working.
Pay attention! You are all that stands between your queens and your families. So stop sobbing. Get ready for hacking. Make every blow count.
But we're not even trained. How are we supposed to kill them?
You use the sharp edge. Another new ghost, huh? You look different from the others. Oh, I know. You're not wetting your pants. How come?
I've been on battlefields before.
A soldier, huh? My lucky day. I need someone for a mission. Think you got what it takes?
I'm listening.
The Sfreer have penetrated 2 of the 3 defenses we built to stop them. Our last working radiant turret on this side of Stonefall is in Sandor's barricade, north from here. Get to him and tell him that reinforcements will come. But his orders are to hold his ground at any cost. If his line breaks, the farmlands will be lost. The storm be with you. Don't look back. Hey, Ben. You believe in those rumors? Ben's walking in gas gathering.
Be vigilant! Hold position!
guys are as scared as we are! We won't see the sunrise tomorrow!
Oi, come back here. You're gonna get yourself killed.
That must be Sandal's barricade.
So this looks like a teleport pad. Let's just go back to town, or back out here if we have to.
Please don't tell me you are the reinforced.
Maybe. I have a message for Sandor.
He's inside, organizing the... Oh no. Greens! The Greens are coming!
I'm going in.
What? Wait! I didn't authorize!
You want reinforcements? I'm all you're gonna get. Now let's go!
Come on, men! Let's earn our keep! Time to show those Greens the color of the storm! Warm her up! I want to hear her sing! Now!
Squad 2, to the west! Squad 3, in position!
Here they come! Knock! Draw! Loose! It's not enough! Unleash the storm now! To hell with it! Fire at will! Give them everything you've got! Stand as one for Stormfall!
Huh, that's cool.
Tunnelers! Protect the cannon! To the north! Push them back into the ground! 1 take the south. Squad 2 to the west. Show them the might of the storm. We'll live through this.
That can't be done.
Spissers, take cover! Stand your ground! Don't let them get to the cannon!
Can't manage that one.
Can't wait until I get some leech.
Incoming! Come on, you big fat green!
It's not possible.
Come on.
Can't do that right now.
Who the hell are you, soldier?
Just a messenger.
Some messenger you are. What's the message then?
That the reinforcements are coming soon.
Impeccable timing. Take their sweet time as we get hammered. We won't hold for much longer if they don't get here soon.
There's more. Your orders are to stand your ground at any cost until they arrive.
Are you serious? My men! My men's morale is hanging by a thread. They're famished, wounded. We have one cannon that barely works and little to no arrows left. What am I to do? Those buffoons are sentencing us to death for no reason. We won't withstand the next bloody assault.
You won't have to.
Oh yes, and why is that?
I'm taking the fight to them.
Be ridiculous.
Watch me. I feel stronger.
Nice, another level. So, we'll do this again. 4, 2, 3, and 1. So, now we've got two options. We can go more melee weapon damage and critical hit damage, or we can go 10% cooldown reduction on all skills. Cooldown is good. Kinda want to get there as quick as we can. But I also want to get over here too for the attack speed stuff. So we'll just go there. Choices after that are 25 ferocity or 8% attack damage and critical hit damage. We can go into 12% critical hit damage, 18% attack critical hit chance, and 18% spell crit hit chance. Well, we don't really care about that. Maybe later, so we'll take that one. We'll go into these two. Pick up this, which is increases our existing critical hit chance up by 60 more %. then we'll pick up that 25 ferocity and move down into the attack damage, critical hit damage. Okay, we picked up a bunch of gear. We have some heavy pants for tank style. It's a great sword, two-handed weapon. That's how it looks. Attacks are slow, but they're big. So it looks like we'll go with the two swords, ice and fire.
Come back here, you fool! They have a giant burning one leading them. It will fry you alive!
I'm not letting your men die, Sandor.
So, Wings of Vision were just leveled. This is what I was talking about with the different runes. Looks like there's 16 per. So we need to get to level 5, and then we can choose this one, which is increases how fast it goes. And so on. There were only 8 different options in the beta. So these ones are all new to me. I have no idea what they do. Same as for the hammer. Anyways, we'll continue. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Might call it soon. These rats are big. They're trying to kill me. So what's up pants we got? Magic sorcerer pants. That's the force shield I was telling you about.
Giant burning one. That explains a lot. I must find this beast and stop it. Not possible. That's not happening. I need more power. It can't be done.
Yeah. And that's why falling asleep to the game is bad. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end it there for now. We'll exit the game, stop recording, and we'll start this again tomorrow.